Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. The threat of high pressure moving into the western portions of the Corn Belt this next week was enough to send the shorts running for cover. Corn futures rallied, trading as much as 34 cents by the bushel higher, closing 29 cents higher for the day. More Russian attacks on Odessa, Ukraine, also probably added to the strength. The latest 6 to 10 day or 8 to 14 day forecast have the potential to be damaging to corn yield production prospects, as temperatures are expected to increase to above normal range with little chance of moisture. USDA reported day before yesterday that the U.S. corn crop is now 47% silked on schedule, but with half of the corn crop still to go with threatening temperatures and dryness. Even with the sharply higher corn futures, cash milo basis levels remain steady to firm. Corpus Christi's public elevator in Archer Daniels Midland is open for milo trucks 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The Andersons, Houston, are open for trucks 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Timco Houston is open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. For help marketing your grains, call 361-852-5207, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how did sheep and goat sell in Fredericksburg?
Yeah, we got along good, Larry. Ended up with 42 or 300 right around there. Market was good. I got to call it steady all the way through. It might have been just a tick better than last week. I quoted it steady. Quality was awful good today, and we didn't have any of those real highs and then those lows. It stayed steady all the way through. The good stock sold good. Did still see a lot of stuff that's still coming in kind of wormy. Sure need to get them. We're getting dry now. Sure need to get them drenched and get them over that and get them in here. But all in all, I thought we got along real well on the sheep and goat end. And then as far as next week's sheep and goat sale, we'll have those spotted billies we talked about last night and those spotted nannies. That will be here. So if anybody needs any of that kind of stuff, sure come see us. We'll sell them right around 12 noon. On the cattle end, I'm sure hope we'll get somewhere around that 800 to 1,000. It got awful hot here today, and it's a little slower. But they're just starting to pick up. We're starting to catch a few. Starting to line up. So hopefully we'll get our 1,000 tomorrow in Fredericksburg on the cattle end.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean Geiswhite.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at the meat movement. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value, 3 cents weaker at $112.68. USDA estimates federal hog slaughter 472,000 head for Tuesday for a weekly total of 921,000. That compares to 460,000 head from last week and 450,000 during the same week last year. USDA reports wholesale box prices mixed on Tuesday with a $2.10 drop in the choice and an 87-cent increase for the select. USDA says federal slaughter 127,000 head for Tuesday. That set the week's running total to 247. Last week's pace, 250,000, while the same week last year was also 247,000. Looks like cash trade has been limited this week through yesterday. No prices set. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for yesterday. We're on the line with Cousin Brian from Seguin Cattle Company. Cousin Brian, how's the sale going to shape up Wednesday?
Looks like it's going to be a good run, Larry. Kind of anticipating that 800 somewhere in there. Got one drag of calves, be about 100 head in there. They're all knife cut, kind of black Angusy with a little bit of ear on them. I mean, they're going to ring a bell this week. You know, the Packer cow market's good, the calf market's good, and sheep and goat market, we kind of hit our wall last week on it, kind of anticipating 800 on that dude. And, you know, it's just, it got dry too fast.
Yeah.
Around, and that's what the numbers game is. And you know, we've shucked so many of these cattle. I don't even see us having a fall rush like we usually have, because I mean, even these light cattle are bringing so much money, and you know, we'll burn through these sheep and goats, and all of a sudden numbers will get right, and everything's going to rebound. So I think it'll be a good sale tomorrow.
Good. We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you for that sale in Seguin on Wednesday.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk with you later.
I'll see you tomorrow night, Cousin Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
I'm down on the farms, Larry Marble. I'm with Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch. Tony, you got news on T-posts?
Yes, sir, I do. Right now, our 6.5 foot American-made 133 T-posts went down. They're at $5.99, and that's if you buy one or however many you need.
Well, tell everybody how to get that great deal in this new price drop on T-post.
Well, they can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Tony from D&D. Tony, have a good day. Help those people when they come by to buy T-post.
Yes, sir, sure will. Thank you.
You're welcome. Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, I don't have to tell you about this calf market. It is hitting new highs just about every day. My goodness, it is something to watch. And the only way to get a good calf to market is to have a good bull on your cows. We've got plenty of good bulls of all the popular breeds available. And we've also got a lot of good replacement cattle available, pairs, breds, and opens. And if you have any questions, I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with his own database on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCat.com. We're the bull people.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Carl Herman from Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. Carl, how is the Wednesday sale shaping up Tuesday evening?
Well, we've been busy all day, Larry. Got a lot of cattle coming in. Got a lot of cattle coming in tomorrow. I think we'll have something around 1,200 or so. Calves are really good, so we look forward to tomorrow.
Talk to us about the most shiny consignments that you've seen so far.
There's going to be about 100 calves come off the Navasota River bottom that are all black baldies. They're out of Brangus cows and good Hereford bulls, and they're going to be really fancy. They're going to bring a lot of them.
Good. On the cow side of it?
Just 1s and 2s and 3s there. No big deals. No big deals. We got a big deal next week. We'll be talking about that later. But anyway, we got 235 cows and about 175 calves coming from one deal.
Good deal.
That's next week. Yes, sir.
A lot of good cattle this week and plans for even more next week. Carl, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Okay, my number's 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. Here in the Giddings and surrounding area, call Max Ebner at 540-867.
Thank you, Carl. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how was the Monday sale?
Had a good sale, Larry. We wind up with 1,407 head of cattle, 201 cows, and 24 bulls. Calf market still continues to be steady to higher. I think some of the cattle were a little bit higher. Of course, the quality of the cattle we had from last week, it depends a lot on that. 2 and 3 weight steers, $220 to $315. Heifers, $1.98 to $2.80. 3 and 4 weight steers, $235 to $310. Heifers, $215 to $285. 4 and 5 weight steers, $220 to $280. Heifers, $202 to $315. 5 and 6 weight steers, $211 to $263. And the heifers were $1.96 to $2.90. 6 and 7 weight steers, $2 to $2.35. Heifers, $1.86 to $2.13. 7 and 8 weight steers, bull yearlings, $1.94 to $2.23. And the heifers, $1.76 to $1.98. Slaughter cows, best slaughter cows bringing $1.05. Slaughter bulls, $86 to $1.26. Stocker cows, $8.50 to $1,200. Pairs, $9.35 to $17.25, Larry.
Good.
Had a real good sale.
What do you know of for this next week?
I know of about 40 to 50 Charolais calves coming. I know of about 100 coming from one man. There'll be Angus and Charolais mixed. Them cattle going to weigh probably 5.5 to 7.5. And then I got some Bremer heifers. I got 20 Bremer heifers coming. They're going to weigh anywhere from 450 to 700. We'll probably deal them up. I haven't seen the heifers yet, but we'll probably deal them up, and we'll have them for sale, Larry.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can get us here at cell phone 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on mobile 830-857-4333.
Gary, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, we're on the line with Holly Mutt Smith, owner of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate, which specializes in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreages. Holly, you've got a question for South Texas ranch owners, don't you?
I sure do, Larry. I've been searching high and low, and I've talked to many ranch brokers, but I'm coming up short.
What's the problem, Holly?
A lot of farm and ranch websites are outdated. A lot of brokers don't return calls or update listings, and I've got buyers ready to find their perfect Texas ranch.
Don't all agents put those properties online?
Many do, but the problem is these properties aren't always updated if they sell or are taken off market. So what does that do? It wastes a lot of people's time. Right now, we have buyers ready to go for properties in a lot of Texas counties. Today, I want your listeners who have considered selling their large acreage ranches in McMullen, Atascosa, Live Oak, Duval, LaSalle, Wilson, Frio, and Medina counties to give me a call. If you're thinking of selling your ranch, we've got buyers ready to take a tour. And here's where we're at with this. If you list your property with us, you will get the service you deserve. Not all ranch agents are created equal, and I'll tell you what, I am tired of watching sellers get cut rate service.
Holly, how can they reach you?
They can call me directly at 210-827-6271, and I give you my word, I will call you back. Or they can visit www.homesteadandranch.com.
We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how is Wednesday looking Tuesday night?
Oh, looks like you have a decent little run, Larry. You got 300 on hand right now, so about 400 or so tomorrow. Looks like probably get close to 100 cows, I imagine, and rest calves and yearlings. Do have about 50 or 60 cows to palpate tomorrow. So be a few bred cows in the mix, and then not any real big groups of calves and yearlings, but still have a pretty good run. Like I said, somewhere 400 or so should get it for tomorrow.
Kelly, tell everybody how to contact you.
Call us at the office, 830-334-3653. Mobile number 334-1047. Or look us up on the website. That's PearsallLivestock.com.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Right.
McCoys.com. McCoys wants to be your source for farm and ranch equipment and supplies specifically suited to your operation. Are you designing a horse farm or a new cattle handling facility? How about your 4-H or FFA project pens? McCoy's Farm and Ranch Specialist, Cliff Mullinex, can help. Contact your local McCoy's store at McCoys.com and find out how to get Cliff out to the farm today. That's www.mccoys.com. We're on the line with Phil Brockenbush from Giddings Livestock. Phil, how was our Monday sale?
It was good, Larry. We wound up with 2,006. Had 66 buyers and 359 sellers on a really good market. It was a little higher than it was last week, so it was really good.
Walk the pens with us.
All right, your steers 300 and back, average 270, brought up to 305. 3 to 4 weights 260 to 305. 4 to 5 weights 235 to 267 and a half. 5 to 6 weights 224 to 262 and a half. 6 to 7 weights 214 to 232 and a half. 7 to 8 weights 185 to 227 and a half. Your heifer mates 300 and back, average 265, brought up to $3. 3 to 4 weights 230 to 272 and a half. 4 to 5 weights 221 to 285. 5 to 6 weights 213 to 270. 6 to 7 weights 202 to 265. 7 to 8 weights 185 to 230. Bull yearling 7 to 850 pounds 185 to 230. 850 to 1,000 pounds 135 to 202 and a half. Your high yielding bulls 115 to 132. Medium yielding bulls 95 to 114. High yielding cows $1 to $1.15. Medium yielding cows 75 to 85. Little thin cows 30 to 70. Sold a few pairs. Had a handful of really smooth cows. These kind of 6-year-old cows. They brought up to 1975. The bred cows from 700 to 1750.
Good.
So market was really good.
How's it looking for next week?
We got some stuff going. A guy called a little sellout deal. He got 25 or so cows that I know of. And I'm sure it'll be busy again, especially if it don't rain. We need a little rain down here.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll pray for that. Hope you get it. Tell everybody how to contact you.
You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
Neighbor, here's a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo 1124, yellow corn 508 3/4, hard red winter wheat to Houston 832 1/4, Houston beans $13.25. Texas cotton 1,267 bales at $77.53. That's it. Good day.